the idea is that in this journey, we pray for remembering, for having the chance to serve. And I'll finish with this, and we can do some more kirtan. Bhakti has different limbs. Back to the elephant again. Bhakti has different limbs. Because she is a divine goddess. Everything has a personal feature. Right? For those who are understanding the supreme entity in an impersonal way, we say that's also valid. But it's looking at reality from a large distance. Like a mountain. You look at a mountain from a large distance. It's like a glowy, bluish glow. You look at the Himalaya from a large distance. It's just like you can see the horizon, you can see the contour, you can see the color, you can see the haze. That is the idea of the impersonal absolute. But if you get closer, if you walk upon that mountain, you can see every blade of grass, every insect, every creek, every pond, every spring. So that personal relationship with God is what we're seeking. Because that personal relationship, then we can experience the love to the highest extent. Because there's one very beautiful verse in the Bhagavad Gita. Very beautiful verse. Yeya tamang prapadyante tangs tathaiva bhajamyaha mama vartmanu vartante manushya partha sarvasa. God has taken a vow. As you worship me, I will reciprocate. So if we love him and serve him without any condition, he is bound to sell himself to us. Vikritam, I give myself to you. Because you have worshipped me with so much one-pointed devotion, without any condition, without any desire, I'm doing it for this, I'm doing it for that. No. As soon as we're striving to do it for some reward, it's no longer bhakti. Bhakti is its own reward. Love is its own reward. And the reward is, because if you do it purely, it's not that you don't get the result. You don't get the reward. You get the reward. But then you get it. It's like, I'll give you an example. If you think of God, you have a really wealthy friend. Say you're poor, and your friend's a billionaire. And you meet him after he's a billionaire, perhaps, or her, or whatever. Are you just their friend, or are you thinking maybe they'll give me a Ferrari? If you were their friend before they got wealthy, maybe, but like, you see like in Twitter, right? All these, really rich people, billionaires, And then the DMs, it's all like, can you help me with this project? Can you give me this? I need this. Can you give me a job at Tesla? And it's like, how is he going to reciprocate with that person? Take Elon Musk, for example, right? Richest person in the world, okay, whatever. But if you're just going to him to get something from him, it means you don't love him. You want something from him. So if we worship God or Shiva or Parvati or Narayan or Ganesh, just because we want something from him, give me this, give me that, it means it's not bhakti. Because it's like, and he'll give it to you. Because God is great. If you worship him wanting that, he reciprocates. I want wealth, I want position, I want fame. He'll give it to you. That's why you see, what do they call? A prosperity gospel. It works. If you have real devotion, you really strive for it, you can get the rewards, but you're not going to get bhakti. You're not going to have that unconditional love and relationship that we're all seeking. So therefore it said that God is so great. If you take the example of a billionaire, I'll try to finish the example. Take the example of the wealthiest person. You become their friend to get something from them. So think of it, God has all wealth, all beauty, all fame, all knowledge, all power. That's the definition of God. Bhagavan means he is full of all opulences. So now are we worshipping him for those opulences? Or are we worshipping him simply because we love him? And if we worship him simply because we love him and desire to serve him, without desiring any of those things, Diyamanam nagrananti vinamat sevanam yata. Veda's verse says, I do not want moksha even from you. I only want your seva, your service. Then he becomes bound to us. Then he becomes bound by us in the Vrat of Kartik, the whole month we celebrate this whole month. There's a story of Krishna's mother Yashoda, how she binds him around the waist. It's a beautiful story. And it said that she has such a difficult time. She has to get all the rope from all the villages around their area. And she still cannot bind his waist because who is he? He is the absolute. Everything resides within him. How are you going to bind him with some thread? And yet when she offers her heart with devotion to him, praise to him, then he allows himself to become bound because of her love. So the process of binding God in your heart, developing that relationship with him, is only one of bhakti, pure love. And if you have that pure love unconditionally, and you align your life in such a way that everything is an expression of that love. Bhagavad Gita. Yat koros yarasnas yat johos idadas yat tapasyasi kunti tat kuru swamadarpanam. Do it for me with love. Because you love me, your actions, align them all when you're eating. You're eating the gopis, Radharani. They eat nicely so the body remains healthy. They want to be happy so that Krishna is happy. They want to dress beautifully so that Krishna is happy. So they do everything in their lives. All of our activities, our jobs, that can be an offering of love. We have to maintain our family. God also gives us family. We should serve and love and show friendship with our family because they're also coming from him. So if we don't love our parents, don't love our children, our partners, then it's an aparad. It's going away from love. But if we do it aligned with bhakti, with the true essence in the center, then it all becomes magical. Because it all becomes an expression of that beautiful, loving reality. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying